what a narcissist is. Now, narcissists feed off control and they have to have it the whole time. They love a power trip and they're very manipulative and they control people. Now, what happens when they lose power is they go through the victim mentality that it's got nothing to do with them, it's not their problem or their fault, and they will do a smear campaign, they will gaslight the other person, all in an effort to either gain control again and shame and guilt that person back into control of the narcissist, or to completely obliterate them to anybody or anyone that's willing to listen. Now, that sounds a lot like the Labour government, doesn't it? And what we're seeing a lot on mainstream media is the exact same thing. Anybody who has a narrative that doesn't fit with what the government want or agree with is given a label, and a label that is socially unacceptable, that is socially going to distance and alienate that person from the general population. And then once you're pigeonholed with that particular label, then you're defeated basically. And anything that you say to try and defend yourself, oh, you're this or you're that, and that's a smear campaign. And when they can't get you back into control by trying to shame you into going back under their kind of control and power, they're basically trying to dismiss your point of view through labelling. And that is exactly how the government is been operating. Not only that, they have been gaslighting people, censoring people, and basically trying to control the whole narrative. And it's blatantly obvious for people to see. It's all over the internet. Everybody can see it happening. Anybody that posts on social media, I was having this argument with a guy before, saying, oh, well, if your videos are crap, that's your fault. It's got nothing to do with that. You can post on multiple platforms the same content with the same title, the same description, and you can see. I know who filters certain subjects. I know who likes disrupting certain governments or narratives, who like pushing certain content. And you can see, and you know as a creator, which content is going to fly and which content is going to sink on which media outlet. And what we're probably going to see over the next couple of weeks and months is a basically overreaction of social media, where they're going to censor pretty much everybody's content. They're going to shadow ban the absolute crap out of everybody because they're scared of something like £18 million fine or a percentage of annual revenue. So it's a bit of a weird way to be moving forward, where we haven't got free speech. And I'm not talking about free speech where I want to say really hateful stuff. I'm talking about free speech where you want to say that you're a bit pissed off about this, something that the government's doing, or you want to ask questions about why have they done this and what do people think about that. That is what a society is built on, and that is why we're all here. The human race only exists is because we cooperated, negotiated, and had difference of opinions and different skill sets with other human tribes, and we all traded ideas. And that's not just what the human race is built in, it's what society and democracy is built on. And when we haven't got that, then we're starting to live in a bit of a rocky area, really, and uncharted ground in the UK. It's not somewhere where we've been, and it's definitely not somewhere where we want to go. So I feel like sometimes saying stuff, I feel like I'm on the verge of possibly crossing a line with the authorities. But I actually, as a human being, being in the UK at 40 years old, don't feel like anything I'm saying is that taboo or crossing any lines, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like it is, or I am on the verge of getting a knock at the door. And we shouldn't feel like that, should we? Not about talking about general stuff like this. Not talking about that we're not very happy about certain stuff. And yeah, we shouldn't be here, and it's not really right in the UK, is it?